If you guys like to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. We're going to jump right in. So here I am showing you guys these 60/60 grit files from Pana. A member in my group told me that they're really good. They're nice. They help with the crispness of the shade, blah, blah, blah. All good things about them. So I bought them. And as you're going to see here, everything that she said they do, they definitely do. But also, you guys know part of my shaping routine is these scissors. If you watch any of my videos, you know how much I love these scissors. These scissors literally let me cut out any shape that I want to do. It's like, you know how like when you're in kindergarten and you just cut on the dotted line? I see the dotted line on the nails and I use these scissors to do so. These scissors are the best scissors ever. Like, of course, yeah, they have other little cutting shears and other little scissors that you can use. But these scissors, hands down, I love them. They the best. They like one of my essential have-to-have nail tools when doing nails. Period. Look at that. I haven't even took a file to this yet, and it looks like it's already been filed. So here we are with the 60/60 files, just, you know, making everything smooth, making it all uniform. To me, uniform is just even. That's all I mean when I say making uniform. Make sure everything looks as much of the same as you possibly can. Y'all know I got sinuses. We say this on every one of my videos, and y'all know I don't re-record. So my videos are real. They are in, you know, my life, what's happening in my life, what I got going on, what I just want to talk to y'all about at the time. I'm not editing no voiceover. I don't have the time for that. These videos that I show and I post is literally me practicing. My skill set growing, new designs, whatever. It's me practicing and me sharing it with you all. That's it. That's all. Somebody, you know, this is fun for me. I like being able to, you know, articulate what I'm doing, how I'm doing, what I'm using, and help people the best way I can. So, with that being said, right now, all I'm doing is kind of, you know, filing the fake nail into what's supposed to be the makeshift natural nail. As you see, this is a silicone hand. This is not a real hand. I do, you know, produce these hands. I'm actually starting my website soon. It's going to have a lot of nail art supplies and other things on there. But right now, we just going to talk about the tutorial. So I wanted to use, y'all going to see, I was so disappointed. I wanted to use these particular products that's not polished. But the one color that I did want to use the most let me down. So we're going to go ahead and swatch these. Everybody know I like Not Polished. Not Polished is a very good brand. I also tried this new monomer. It's called, the lady that makes it, it's called The Nail Tribe. It's the equivalent of the Meraki monomer. I think this one is called All Nighter, guys. This particular color is called All Nighter. But it's the equivalent of the Meraki. It's universal. I've used it with Not Polished, Hot Tips Beauty, Valentino, and it works. This one is either hibiscus or either dragon fruit. I'm not sure because I wasn't paying attention, but it's one of them. I mean, this collection is just good, not great. I kind of feel like they just threw some colors together and called it, because the name is Summer Vibing or Summer Vibes, something like that. But it's just, to me, this particular collection is mediocre. This color right here, I made this color when I was selling my glow in the dark acrylics. FYI, it's called Berry Irresistible. I'm going to list, if you guys do like the colors, I'm going to go ahead and list them in the description box. Like I said, this is a very good brand. I really don't have any problems with this brand. I have had a couple of mishaps where, you know, something wasn't right, and expeditiously they fixed it. Now, I'm just going to let y'all look at this. I ain't going to say much, but I'm going to let y'all look at this and see for yourself. But as I'm showing you this, I will say, while I was making this video, I stopped and I screen recorded what was happening with this particular acrylic. And I sent them an email. And I promise y'all, the same day, within like 2 to 3 hours, they sent me an email back apologizing and saying that they're shipping me a new one out. So even after I shook it, it started marbling clear. So I know that they mixed this collection with clear as opposed to mixing it with white. But it's still marble clear, and I didn't like that. I do like this Tan Lines. I think that's the name of it. It's just a nice nude, if you ask me. And I like this Throwing Jade. Overall, I'm not going to lie, I like the colors, but it's nothing that's like spectacular or eye-catching as far as what I'm used to. But for this set, I'm using the Luminous Ladies and Flash Mob. And these some little designs and stuff that I cut up and put up here. Now, I do like these other colors. I haven't had any problems from them. I've used them maybe 2 or 3 times on actual customers. So this is my first time using it doing a practice set. So based on the fact that I'm about to put glitter and Fimo fruit pieces and gold flakes and the circle rings, I'm literally just painting. I'm not making this thick enough to build a nail. I'm not trying to build the apex. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just trying to lay a foundation so to, accent my design so it makes it look a little nice. And I'm just trying to keep, like, as you see right now, you see how thin it is. You can see the line of demarcation. So with that line, as y'all know, I got kids. You heard my baby say she come in and need help. Ask Bro for help, baby. I'm doing something. And again, I'm not getting ready to stop it and start it. I'm a real person. I have a real life. But it's so thin that you saw that when I just kind of blended it, the little line from where I fouled it with a sanding band, it showed through. So I just put a little bit of acrylic on top of that to kind of replace it. But whatever little pieces that you can still see as of right now, it's going to go away. Because if, like you saw in the beginning clip, I completely covered the nail. And when I encapsulated these nails, they were not very thick. They wasn't bulky, none of that. And it's all because of my foundation. Like, you have to have a nice foundation. And you have to know, what type of foundation you need for what you're doing. I'm talking fast, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me. But I'm talking fast. I do a lot of lives, so I'm used to actually interacting with the people who watch my lives. Like, I read the comments and I respond, but this is YouTube, so it's not the same. You just have to talk, and nobody responds back. Whatever, it is what it is. This set was fast, so I'm gonna do the best I can telling y'all how I did it. This glitter mix, y'all, I made this glitter mix, I want to say in like 2019. It was in the mystery bags that I was selling. And a lot of people love this. I don't even remember what I put in here. I wish I did because it came out very, very pretty. And it's still true to 2 years later? Maybe I should start making glitters again. I don't know. It seems like everybody making glitter acrylics. I like to be different. So we just adding some stars. Who doesn't love stars? I love stars. Do you love stars? I'm real silly. If y'all knew me in real life, y'all will know, like, I'm really, really silly. And then I've been seeing these also. I used to sell these things like 2 years ago as well. If any of you guys are following my Instagram and you go all the way down to the bottom, you will see a lot of the stuff that I used to sell. And a lot of this stuff is like coming back. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people put these little circles, these Fimo fruits, all this stuff into their newer sets. So I should probably try to put some of this stuff on my website. As I said, I'm trying to have my website launched by Saturday, at the latest Sunday. I just have so many products, y'all. So many products. And again, I'm talking about and again, I don't think I told y'all. I just graduated nail school April 16th, 2020. Congratulations, yay me. I have to take my state boards to, be truly, truly official. I'm so nervous. I'm so scared. I'm not going to tell you, but I went to one of the worst schools in my city, but it didn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's my drive. It's what I do with the knowledge and the tools that they give me. So I ain't worried about it. I'm just going to, study, read, practice, and just keep going over it. I got a month, so I should be okay. God willing, I'm gonna be okay. The clear that I used to cap, I also got this from the Nail Tribe. And I like it. I'm not gonna lie. It is clearer than Valentino. Like, Valentino is kind of cloudy to me. This is better than some of the high-end brands. So if you guys, looking for a clear or looking for a universal monomer, again, the Nail Tribe is a good buy. It's definitely a good buy. And she's not really expensive either. So you just seeing me do like a nice swipe, making sure my application is really, really smooth. I tell a lot of the people, the smoother the application, the less work that you have to do. Because if your application is smooth, sometimes if you got good products, all you have to do is put a top coat on and be done. So, like I said, sometimes you can completely omit. Yes, please seal your cuticles, do that part. But filing and making sure the whole nail is smooth. Baby, if you come through with an application that's slaying, that's smooth, you don't got to worry about nothing like that. I promise you don't. Bless you. I'm doing this voiceover at 9:45 at night. I have 3 children. They are definitely in here in full effect. My baby just walked out of here asking me, can I peel some kiwi that she's already been eating? So we just gonna move on to the next nail. And I just put a little bit of acrylic and monomer at the bottom. And then for the rest of the stars, I just use monomer. The reason that I put the acrylic there on the bottom, because the bottom part of the nail is going to be the first part that I start to cap. So if it's only just monomer there, it's a possibility that my stuff will slide. So that's why you saw me only put a little bit of acrylic down there. So I guess you can call it an anchor, but it's not really an anchor. I just didn't want the bottom of my stuff to slide off when I start, smoothing out the clear acrylic. Which, if you guys do nails, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, because it happens often when you putting stuff on the nail. So here we are, coming with the watermelon pieces. Like I said, this was I don't know if I said it, but this was a challenge that was presented in the group. It was a fruit challenge. Now, I know I probably should have did more, could have did more, but this is what moved me. Like, I didn't want to overpower it with fruit. I wanted to do something that was a little different, but still stayed true to the challenge. And I think that these, I guess you can call these like fruit junk nails, but they came out really pretty. These definitely give off a summer vibe. Like, it makes me think of, I don't know, fruit salads, drinks. What's your favorite drink? Summertime. Like, it just put me in the summertime mood. And these nails glow too, y'all. And the way that it glows is really pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it glows blue and purple. As I said, if I'm not mistaken. So, like I always say, when you capping, even when you laying acrylic regularly, you want to clean up your sides. You want to keep your sides crisp. You want to keep everything uniform. Again, it's less work for you. Plus, it makes the nails look really nice. Those Instagram nails that you guys are going for, just take your time. They are not as hard as you would think or even you would like to believe. I promise they so easy. And when you guys see that I do a close up on these nails, even though this is a silicone practice hand, baby, I slayed them cuticles. I slayed the cuticle area. It looks so nice. I hope y'all can't hear this loud music. That's my husband coming in the garage with this overly loud music for no reason at all. And I'm in my room. Tell you about a midlife crisis. I'm just playing, y'all. He might watch this. But again, you see, like I said, I'm making sure that this is very thin. My layers are very thin because I don't want to bulk up the nail. You want it to still have the little small apex, and you want it to still be not super thick. Nobody wants to walk around with, well, I guess some people do, but I don't. No, I don't. But you see, when you turn it to the side, you still see the profile of the nail a little bit, like it's not too much acrylic on there. So at this point, I'm not even building up. I'm just going ahead and, covering everything and just giving my little background drop. Let me get up and close this door, because if he come in here and start talking, I'm going to punch his lights out. Okay. So now we're moving on to the last finger. And also, if you guys are wondering why I, laid the acrylic and then moved to different nails to start putting it on. So, when you start putting pieces in, it'll like slide in the acrylic, and then it'll go ahead and the acrylic will start forming around the pieces that you putting in. I didn't want to do that. I was not looking for that. So that's something else that I learned through trial and error. Kind of let it dry, then begin to move forward. Don't just put it all down and work on the nail. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time. Just put the little extra time in there, and you'll be pleasantly surprised that it'll look nice and it'll all be worth it. Okay, so I definitely did get off real quick. He brought food, Buffalo Wild Wings. But I'm back. So, at this point, I'm just going ahead and junking up this pinky. What I did not like that I see that I did, I applied way too much glitter. And it didn't come out bad, but I was trying to kind of keep it simple, but it still came out cute. Again, this is just practice, me trying something, staying true to the challenge, making sure I participate like I asked the members in my group to do. So that's all. But I really do think these nails still came out good. People, we are our own worst critics. We see things that other people don't see or have problems with. But I really do feel like I just used entirely too much glitter on this particular nail. And with Fimo, if y'all don't know this Fimo trick, let me tell y'all this Fimo trick. When you're filing Fimo with your e-file or hand file, however you're doing it, as long as you don't file the Fimo completely off, you can file through it because it's going to be the same all the way through. So if you file off a top layer, it's fine. If you file it again, it's fine. As long as you don't file a piece completely off, you good. You can keep on filing and just go through and it won't even look like it's an issue. Just make sure you make it smooth and uniform and you good. I've filed through plenty of Fimo pieces. And then I was also wondering maybe I should put some stones on here. Then I changed my mind. No. This hand really do look real. I see what y'all be talking about. When y'all be like, oh my God, these hands look so real. I does my thing with these hands. They do. So I'm just going back. And as I stated, I know I didn't say in the video, but the top color that I'm using is Lustrous Pink from Valentino. It's part of their nudes collection. It's pretty. I kind of fell back off Valentino because I had started using them before the pandemic. And then afterwards, it's like they just started throwing out anything. They colors wasn't, it just wasn't right. They nudes were sheer and not opaque. The colors wasn't the same. You know how like you like a specific color, so you want to reorder, then you reorder, and you like, I know this not the same color. This don't look like this. This don't move like this. So I guess once everybody started, doing nails at home, the quality of their products just kind of went south. So I kind of fell off of them. That's what turned me on to Not Polish and Hot Tips Beauty. So, as you see, I put this big ring on here. I was kind of nervous, but y'all know my MO. Trial and error. See what works, see what doesn't work. If it don't work, I know next time don't do it. But it worked, and it came out fine. So, y'all can watch I'm just putting the fruit on, putting the glitter on, the gold flakes on. This set really came out nice. I would wear this set. I don't know if y'all would, but I would definitely wear this set. Minus all the extra glitter on the pinky. And green. You know what? I said I've never tried the yellow watermelon. I'm looking at the video, play. I'm looking at the fruit pieces, and I'm like, oh wow, I've never tried yellow watermelon. And if I have, I don't remember trying it. So now what I didn't do is I didn't anchor this yellow piece. This blue piece like I did with the other star. So as you'll see, you guys saw how far up this blue piece was, and you see it sliding. That's why I normally put acrylic to keep my pieces from coming off. So I'm gradually trying to push this piece back up, this little ring, so it doesn't come off. Again, this is me showing y'all why I do what I do. So had I put that little piece up there, that little blue circle up there with some acrylic, I wouldn't have had to worry about it sliding off as I, move forward with laying my acrylic. Well, laying my I ain't starting over. Laying my acrylic for encapsulation. But it all worked out. Like I tell people, hey, try to fix y'all mistakes. Don't just cover stuff up with stones. Don't just give up. Because 9 times out of 10, there's some type of way you can fix whatever situation you got going on. Just play with it. If your acrylic not hard, you can still work with it. Because I promise I will work a bead till it don't move at all no more. And y'all see this, I guess it looks bulky, but I'm going to go across the top, and it's not. I don't like bulky nails. But I guess when you look from the side, they look that way. But after I shape them and stuff, y'all gonna see they not, they not gonna be like that. And again, I know that I fouled through some of the Fimo, but it's okay. Because it didn't mess anything up. It didn't take away from the design. It actually enhanced it. Look, see? I know it was kind of quick, but you guys see? Wasn't that bad. And I'm showing you again, I use Flash Mob and Lustrous Ladies. I will put them in the description box. And Lustrous Pink. See, show y'all all the stuff I use. I'm going to try to put links for everything. So now let's get into this filing. So again, y'all, I'm going to also put the link for these files. I think I paid less than $10 for 10 files. I think I paid like maybe $8 from Amazon. I will put the link up in the description box. These 60 files, I guess they're new, but I'm loving them. Like McDonald's. I'm loving it. Because as you see, it just made my shaping all the more crisper. Crispier, crunch, chicken. And then I go under to make it smooth, like even when I'm doing the actual client's nail, because even though I'm cutting the perfect shape out, you know, sometimes acrylic flows down and all kind of stuff. So you don't want to go all the way under and file too far, because you can cause the nail to break. But you have to kind of, you know, at your discretion, see how much you want to file. Because if you don't, also, sometimes it'll be like some little pieces on each side. And I don't like that. So I try my best to get that off. And as you see, like as I'm filing, like I said, these nails are not bulky. They not thick. None of that. It's like it came out the perfect consistency, the perfect angle. I didn't put too much. Now this pinky, it is a little big, but I'm going to go over that with the Panda 5-in-1, but it's still not super big and super bulky. It's more than what's for my liking, but some people is okay with that. See, I turned it to the side to show you. Not bad though. And it still came out cute. My filing still did what it was supposed to do. See, everything's still nice and neat. And then this is how, like if I was doing a real person nails, I would seal the cuticles. Other people use this another little bit. I don't know. What is it? It's called it is. It's called the cuticle eraser. You can also use that to seal your cuticles. I prefer this Panda 5-in-1. If any of you guys watch my other videos, you know I normally use the D&D Daisy. But I have switched to the Cooper. I had the box since, I want to say, 2020? Yeah, I had the box since 2020. But I couldn't fathom paying the $294 for the drill. For the handheld piece. So I just ate it. Because I'm like, I don't want the warranty on the box to run out and I never even use the damn thing. So I just went ahead and bought it. And to say the least, this is a very good e-file. Very good e-file. No, I don't have the digital one. I have the Mani Pro. It is nice. It's little. It's rechargeable. You don't have to have it plugged up all the time. And this handpiece is so comfortable. It's like writing with a Sharpie or a magic marker or something. It's perfect, y'all. If you have the money, definitely invest. I will not steer y'all wrong. The handpiece is a lot smaller than a lot of the other handpieces, but it's worth it. So as you guys see, I turned these nails to the side. So for me to be encapsulating as much as I did, these nails came out really nice. Really, really not overly thin, but to me they came out the perfect thickness. You know, they're not going to be heavy. I don't use MMA products at all. So everything just came together really, really nice with this set. This is a set that I will wear. I don't know. I probably wear it to my class picnic or something. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to find somewhere to wear this set. Because it's just so cute. It is just so super cute. And see, this is what I was telling you. Foul through the Fimo. It will not mess it up. It's fine. And you see, I'm taking my thumb to gauge the smoothness of it. And as you see, it's not a whole bunch popping off, which lets you know that, like, it's not a whole bunch of dust or chunks or anything popping off, which lets you know the nail is fairly smooth already. So, my application is thebomb.com. I did really, really well. Pat on the back to myself. And again, I'm just going around the cuticles as if I was sealing it for an actual person. And you see also this nail is not thick either. I'm just sitting here looking at this, admiring my work. I have come such a long way, guys. If you guys tune in to my channels, go look at some of my videos from 4 and 5 years ago when I wasn't really doing acrylic. Like, I was just polishing and messing with gel and stuff. I never thought that, I would be serious about doing this. But just looking at this, I have come a really long way. Sometimes you got to give yourself your own flowers. Everybody not going to give them to you. You got to hype your own self up and give your own self your flowers. So here, I'm just using this top coat from Hot Tips Beauty. Do y'all see how that shine come through? Yes. I like their products. I used to love their acrylic and their monomer. I don't know. I got to get back used to using it. But they colored acrylics is you just paint with them. Like, you don't build with them. Like, not polish. You can use their color acrylics and not cap them. I don't know if you guys know that, but if you don't, now you do. Their acrylics are so nice that they don't have to be capped. Of course, if you're doing an ombre, yes, by all means, cap it so you don't mess up your ombre. But if you just like doing a solid color, you don't have to. So there's the glow. And then somewhere in here, y'all, my baby gonna talk. It's so funny. When she start, I'ma stop.
That one, and that one, and that one. Keep trying to do this glowing nails.